Here I am outside the gate of Fairfax Cavern, and what a beautiful day it is over there behind me. And hey, this is smilejos67, welcome you back to Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, and I think what I'm going to do in such a gorgeous environment as we have here right now is I'm going to stay here for a while and nice. Gee, that looks so nice. I'm going to read some mail. Sixul's mail. Enjoy. According to Daviman, the lettering I sketched while amidst my bandit captive is indeed an Aeolian word. The letters form the word Hekal and roughly translate to outcast. The missing ruin is really the outcast ruin? The Aeolid have a harsh reputation. What could possibly have caused them to erase their own from their records? Despite my offer of monthly taffy delivery, Daviman could provide no further information on Hekal, the outcast ruin. He did write a letter of introduction to Prior Valyne, whose client's mark graced the book on ruins I long ago borrowed from the Magus Guild. If he made the manuscript's copy, he may have access to the original. Oh, take them. Despite departing Daviman's village, Eron Salt spoke more angry words about the Madge than I've heard her say since we met. Most of them are filthier than the gutters of Windhelm, but I'll make a cravat from his windpipe. Was particularly inspired. But what? I'll make a cravat from his windpipe. Was particularly inspired. Then he would be tongue-tied, you see, or perhaps twisting in the wind. We arrived at the Priory. Upon reading Daviman's letter of introduction, Prior Valyne went a particularly ashen shade of grey. When I asked what he knew of the outcast ruin, he shouted, "Speak not its name," and bolted from his own office. He made signs to ward off evil as he fled. What does one do once host leaves the room? I finished my tea. Oh, quite like this guy. Prior Valyne refuses to speak with us. The brothers at the Priory have gently but firmly requested we depart, and Eron Salt wants nothing more than to get moving. She thinks priests are bad luck, as they're always near the dying. When I suggested they best know how to care for them, she threatened to tongue-tie me. I did not press the issue. What, you going to tie your tongue with your wooden pipe? I suspect I'm riding... What? What happened there? Oh! I've been interrupted by a wasp. Small matter. The hazards of reading mail, I suppose. Anyway, it is just a little inconvenience, I think, this wasp. Perhaps I needed a safer location. Okay. Let me resume. I suspect I'm riding a stolen horse. Eron Salt woke me before dawn, insisting I get on a pie-built paladine I remember from the Priory. The pommel had a stylized Prior Valor sewn into the level. When I informed my erstwhile companion, she scraped the stitching off and said I was mistaken. I find it best to agree when dealing with bounty hunters. Oh dear. Yeah, Prior Valyne's horse. That it doesn't seem good. At great haste, and with the aid of the rarely talkative and always scowling Eron Salt, I returned to the outcast ruin. Velothril Sisters is contractually obligated to recover the enchanting material within 9 weeks, and tomorrow is the last day. I would prefer more time to prepare, of course. Finding more questions than answers isn't reassuring. Is this going to be his death? Am I going to get a new one? Or a message from the Velothril Sisters. Today I enter Hlan, the Outcast Ruin. I will fulfill the letter of my contract, which is to recover 1 crate of rare enchanting material. I have potions at hand and convince Aaron Salt to lend me her dagger, which bears its own enchantment. I am Sixul the Thorough, and I have done everything I can to succeed on your behalf. Abba Valor. Oh, Velothril Sisters. We at Velothril Sisters were decided to learn of the demise of our employee Sixul. We hope this complimentary delivery can allay the inconvenience. We are currently reviewing the most capable employee to continue with your account. Until then, we leave you in the capable hands of Valyne Hlan, the procurer who stocks our personal reserves. I was right. That outcast ruin was the death of him. This is Valyne Hlan with Velothril Sisters. Formerly with Velothril Sisters. What? This is Valyne Hlan with Velothril Sisters, formerly with Velothril Sisters. The closed delivery was one of theirs. I'll explain shortly, but for now I must escape this city. What? Do they want him to go into it and he decided it's too dangerous? I'm safe. Maids of 3 shelter me from the retribution of Velothril Sisters. The purses are deep and their tolerance for disloyalty is minimal. It is madness for me to cross them, yet I cannot allow them to feed another colleague to that accursed alien ruin. Before proceeding, I must be clear where we stand. Though I departed from Velothril Sisters with such much haste, I did so with a large amount of enchanting material. It was all marked for you, an existing client. As long as your planned deliveries continue, I am doing nothing illegal, which is what I'll tell the guard should they arrest me. Yes, well, I'm going to say the outcast. Velothril Sisters should go on there themselves. I must keep off the roads. Did you know Velothril Sisters pays dozens of innkeepers a fee to report on the movements of their employees? It's true, I've seen the reports. Why does a middling procurement business need to spy on its own people? How can they afford to do so? I arrived at a village with little trust for outsiders. They've grown used to my visits through the years. I wouldn't say they trust me, but they keep me hidden for a handful of gold. Also, they make a delicious bean curd. I can't expose the darkness beneath the surface of the Velothril Sisters on an empty stomach. I owe you an explanation. Along with your latest shipment, I worked as a Velothril Sisters procurer for 8 years. Though they deliver enchanting materials for those such as yourself, the contracts fund their true interest, acquiring dangerous relics from the far corners of Tamriel. For what purpose? I don't know, but it can't be a good one. The Velothril Sisters have no real enemies, but in their hunt for forbidden relics, they certainly haven't made friends. Their fixation on Hercule, their outcast, or missing, ruin is baffling. My best hope is to find someone who holds Velothril Sisters in low esteem and work to expose them, and pray to the 3. Of course, that goes without saying. An armed woman arrived in the village asking about me. The gold she offered for information was less than what I paid the villagers for silence, so for now I'm safe. It must be one of the bounty hunters Velothril Sisters keeps on retainer. At least it isn't Aaron Salt. I hear that woman is relentless. Yes, she was with Sixul. The bounty hunter was, in fact, Aaron Salt. She'll soon return with enough gold to bribe the villagers. If I to remain a free woman, I must flee. Fear not, the truth is on my side. Sometimes the truth dies with the bearer. The truth may be on side, but the weather is currently not. The rains have thrown Eron salt off my trail. I hope. Well, actually, Eron salt was there when Sixul died, wasn't she? I stumbled across a nereid today amidst the rain. I don't know which one of us was more surprised. I am still frozen in place as she curled her lips back. She aimed to tear my throat out. I'm sure of it. But then she pointed at me, shrieked in fear, and fled for her watery life. I am not an imposing person. Why would she do such a thing? Maybe she saw my name on the enchanting materials you're carrying and said, "Oh no, I'm not facing off against upsetting Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis." Who knows? Anyway, Valyne. Fearful nereids aside, I stumbled across an abandoned hut not far from the road. I can hide from bounty hunters, stay out of the rain, and consider how best to expose the Velothril sisters. After I wring the entire Abacan Sea from my clothes. Very wet. It's been raining here the whole afternoon. Seems to have quieted down. There's the remaining of Cyclone Ola. Gone past though. It is settled! What? Did I miss something? Try my clothes. It is settled. I'll seek out the mage Darverman, the taffy appreciation mage who is no friend of Eron Salt. Sixul's private reports about his travels suggest Darverman knew more about the outcast ruin than he let on. And I guess one more. Did you know the Velothril sisters isn't exactly a trio of dark elf siblings? It was originally a Breton outfit hoping to gain access to the relics in dark elf lands. The three sisters were a shallow play on our culture's veneration of three. All of it calculated, all a false front. Aha! And I think that is where I'm going to leave that. Gee, I've gone from 6 months to 3 months. And I'm far enough away from the boss. Oh, the sun seems to have disappeared. There it is, gorgeous. It's the morning. Anyway, this is smilejos67. Let's go back into the sun. Signing off with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis. Be well.